I swear, there's so much to do. There's so much to do. It's obvious I haven't done this in a while. Let me just tell you that much. Because for the last, how long do I think it's been? A good 45 minutes. A good 45 minutes I was sitting here in this room that I have my stuff set up in. If you're just listening to the audio, that's the other thing that I had to keep in mind. Like, yeah, there's video and there's audio. So my name's DJ Clinto. I used to be an on-air radio personality in the suburbs of Chicago. And former radio personality is probably going to be former forever. Former forever. Like that, The Sandlot, one of my favorite movies. Forever. There's been like here and there talk about changes again. And, he might, this might happen. Like, I was on Star 105.5 for 12 years, okay? And I'm just like at the point now where I've become more at peace as each day passes of I'm never going to be on the air again. Like, it's never going to happen. And that's okay. I think I've come to a place where I'm good with, like, doing content at my house and putting it on the platforms that I've established for myself. Rewind 2 years ago, mentally not there. Just for so many reasons. It's like it was like a death, I think. I think that's what the thing was, is like I was mourning the death of my radio self. So now I'm going to bring myself back to life. Ain't no reason to do it, Joe Cicero. I'm going to bring myself back to life in my way, in the way that I want to do it. And as a former radio personality, anybody who's been in radio or is in radio, we all have this dream, right? We all have this dream to make it. Make it, quotes. What is making it? I mean, that changes, and that's okay. It's changed for me now where I just want to do whatever the fuck I want, and I'm going to. And for so many years, I was like, am I allowed to say this? Am I allowed to talk about this? So as a former radio personality and anybody who is in radio or was or whatever, we all have this desire to be Howard Stern, like, where we could just say whatever we want and there are no consequences. And guess what? I have that ability now. I have that. I can do whatever I want. Ain't no program director or general manager or anybody that going to tell me, you can't do that. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Now I can, and now I will. So with that said, I've just kind of been taking notes in a notebook over the last few months, and I'm like, I think that is like a bit, as we call it in radio. I think that's a bit. I think that is a topic, something that I would want to talk about on the air if I was on the air and had carte blanche where I can do whatever I want. So one of the things that has currently happened that I was just like, God, I wish I could talk about this, and I'm going to right now. If you haven't seen it, it was about a week ago. Coldplay was playing a concert. I don't know what city this was in. Coldplay was playing a concert, and this is something that society has made, things that society has made okay. And this is a perfect example, and it drove me up the wall. I'm like, there is no way that, like, this is okay. Two things at the top of my list. Two things. I have two cameras here, so I'm going to both of them. Two things. Number one, lying. Number two, cheating. And most of the time, for the cheating part, the line goes hand in hand. Let's be honest here. Nobody's going to be honest about cheating. So the Coldplay concert, this couple, which was a couple that was an unfaithful couple. There we go. They were on the Jumbotron during like a kiss cam moment for Coldplay concert, and they just like ducked out of the way. And the internet did its job, and guess what? They became famous for it. And that's what made me so upset. It's like, this is why cheating is okay. Because we are, as a society, making a joke out of something that's extremely serious. Like, so many people connected to those two individuals, their lives are now forever changed. I'm not going to say ruined, but their lives are forever changed. And the reason why is because, one, they messed up. And two, when they were caught, we made a joke about it by making them famous. How is that okay? This is why cheating is so like, yeah, I got cheated on, It's like normal now. When I was younger, cheating was like a big, big deal. It was a relationship breaker. It was a marriage breaker. And now it's just like, yeah, cheating's okay. What? That's actually insane. So I digress on that. And I didn't, honestly, with this whole thing, like, I'm going to upload it to my platforms, obviously. And I'm just going to see what happens. I need an outlet. That's what it comes down to. Like, I know that people find me entertaining to a certain degree in certain ways. I mean, I'm obviously a DJ as well. And it's like the marrying of the two, I think, is what I've been struggling with. Like, yeah, I DJ weddings, I DJ events. Yeah, I've been uploading on my social media, different mashups, Morgan Wallen songs, whatever, Justin Bieber. And it's like, but I also enjoy this part and miss this part where I just talk, because I did it for 5 hours every day, from 2 to 7. And it's like, I miss that. And that's the other thing, like, that I don't know what's going to happen here, because I'm so used to just talking in between songs, you know what I'm saying? Or talking after a song, or talking into a song and, mentioning a station event or something like that. So it's like, it's a transitional thing for me. And to give you a little bit of a background, when I decided to go into radio, it was my dream to be on like 670 The Score. I call in after my DJ gigs when I was in, broadcasting school or whatever, and I went by Clint from Libertyville, and I would call into Les Grobstein's show overnights, because I'd be getting off of work 1, 2, 3 in the morning, and I'd call in and I'd just talk to him about the Bears or the Bulls or whatever, and it was like, I want to do this. I want to be like on sports radio. And I think to a certain degree, I have pretty good knowledge about the Bears. They suck, and they always have, and yet we still love them. So that, I grew up a Chicago fan, and that's why I wanted to go into sports radio. And then it just turned out that I got an internship at a music station, at Star in Crystal Lake, and that just kind of took off. So the sports radio thing didn't happen, and that's okay. What sucks is that, the AM radio, specifically sports AM radio, is still thriving to a certain degree. But FM, we can all see the writing on the wall. And I've had conversations with local Uber drivers that recognize my voice. They're like, "Aren't you?" I'm like, yeah. I have conversations all the time about how FM is just, it's dying. It's dying for a numerous, amount, or just numerous reasons, in bad luck, honestly, or good luck. Depends how you look at it. And it's just really sad to me, because FM radio, and that's what I try to think about, is like, bro, I was on the radio when it was still in its prime, I mean, on the back nine, I'd say it was the second championship run of the Bulls kind of thing, where I was on the air during the thriving of FM radio. And it's like, it's just sad, man. It's all just, I don't even know how to describe it. FM radio is just kind of there. It's that chair in the corner of your living room that's been in your family for so many years, and nobody ever sits on it, but you keep it anyway. And that's kind of what FM radio has turned into. And now we have all these other platforms as content creators, such as myself, because I am a content creator. I was a content creator before content was content in the way that it is now. And it's been a struggle for me to try to skew what I have passion and talent in order to put it out there for people to enjoy. So today's the first step towards doing that. And whatever platform you're watching or listening or taking it in on, thank you. It means a lot because honestly, I say it every day when I talk about, you know, the days on the radio and being laid off or whatever. When I talk about it, I lead with, I miss it every day dearly. And I finally have gotten to a place where I don't have to miss it anymore because I'm gonna do it just like this. So yeah, episode 1, let's close it out. And I'm looking forward to posting the little topic or reel or bit about cheating and lying, because that's something that we don't take seriously anymore as a society, and it's really sad. So I appreciate it so much. More to come. I can't wait to see what the second thing. Oh, I know what I'm gonna talk. I know what I'm gonna talk about next time, and I might step in some shit, but I don't care. That's why I'm doing this, bro. I appreciate you.